joining us, we have Milutin, Dasan, Philippe, Miro, Alexander, Ildia, and Onjen. Please give it up one more time for our opponents. Thank you so much, gentlemen. The game is over to you.
As you can see, the amazing players, the amazing teams are on the stage getting ready for a battle between these great teams. Especially, I'm going to be looking at Mo, I'm going to be looking at Dosia, xGoat, where they're going to be doing. Where are they actually?
Dosia is the far left.
He's the far end,
right.
yeah.
Dosia is sitting far left. I would imagine he would sit in the middle. Isn't he the IGL?
No, I think is another IGL.
He's
Not
just
even Mo, not even Dosia or Mo. That's Dosia.
Yeah, that's Dosia. For anyone that first time watching Dosia here on stage, we've seen the legendary nade.
I mean, the team name is after him, xGoat.
Yeah. The nade that I'm talking about, of course, was Inferno, if I'm not wrong, and one of the majors.
He gives a shout out to you.
Habibi, welcome. I can't believe it, bro. I'm talking to a legend. I'm done, guys.
See you later.
But I think the biggest takeaway, I think, looking at yesterday, EFP had the coach right before, right? As far as I can remember, there was a coach there with them. I think today the coach isn't there, but I was like talking about like having a coach does kind of help you have a better perspective of the game when you are not having a good performance. Having a coach there and tell you guys, this is what we're lacking and we need to replan, re-strategize, and make use of the abilities that we have practiced. It's a way to set yourself back into the game. And of course, if you're up against like legends like the xGoat, you have to really pour yourself out there.
Definitely, you have to counter-strat, you have to prepare. I used to be a coach, a fun fact, some 9 years ago or something.
Wow, it's been a while.
I think I'm the ancient one here. No, but like, yeah, I used to be able to call timeouts and make massive dramatic changes in the tempo of the game. So definitely seeing coaches on this stage is always a good sign for the team. And you, Tox, you've been a pro player for a long part of your career. What do you think about coaches? Because sometimes players, some of them don't like their coaches interfering.
The thing is, some teams have mental coaches and some teams have strategical coaches.
Yeah.
So some of those coaches are meant to be there just to cheer you up and to excite you and tell you like, you guys got this, don't worry, and it's just a hype coach. And there are coaches who are like, stop, no, remember that strategy that we did that you guys all forgot about? Let's do that one.
Yeah, that's
so that's the coach. I mean, obviously, if you have both in one coach, and these aspects are really important for a coach to be able to mentally support you and strategically, that's the importance of having. It's like having a sixth player on the server. And back in the day, there was no small timeout. There was a very long timeouts where the coach can talk his life out.
Freeze time. We used to talk in freeze time as well.
Yeah. And that was like a bit unfair. So and I'm glad like now it changed and now the coaches.
I'm on the complete opposite side of that. I used to enjoy my freestyles, man, and then Valve.
I remember there was some point like you were having the coach as a sixth player, like he talked the whole time. He's give you the strategy. All the players just focus on playing. So yeah, it's definitely important. And in the laser tag as well, they like maybe the coach could be one of the sub players as well. And we've seen that. I think with the which team was it? The coach who's playing. It was Minsk House, I think.
I think it might be Minsk House, yeah.
Yeah. So one of the coaches is actually a player.
I'll give you a funny quick story until the game starts. In one of the events I was coaching at, I was speaking at the freeze time and taking an extra 2-3 seconds after the freeze time. I ended up getting banned off the stage.
Well deserved.
But you always push for that, literally that couple seconds, that 1% advantage you can get, whatever it is.
It could change the game, exactly.
Yeah.
We're gonna see how these players are gonna be chasing these 1% here and there from laser tag. We've seen them maximize their movement with bunny hopping. We've seen a lot of how about steps in the laser tag?
No steps.
We need to they can't hear each other properly, right?
You can hear the screaming, because their comms are loud. They don't have like a TeamSpeak or whatever, like a Discord. So the really good teams, they use signs.
Signals.
They don't talk much because you can be heard if you're shouting loud, but the proper teams
It's like
just have
special
signs.
forces type of
Special ops, and that's what Wildity said yesterday. Like, this is a special ops team. It's not even laser tag. I swear, they just start. They know where they're going. They know where they're gonna camp. They know the target points. They know where their opponents are coming from. So obviously, these guys have done their homework. They've come here. They practice in the stage for the physical arena. So. I'm really excited because also Devil, like, if a team wins 3-0 in this matchup, I think that's it. They're one of the teams that qualified.
Yeah.
A 2-1 can make things a bit more interesting, but a 3-0 is gonna, one step in the playoffs.
And we've noticed yesterday, like, the majority of the games were 2-1 anyway.
Yeah.
Like, there's
This
always
group.
In Group A
this
in
group,
particular,
yeah,
yes. It's full of 2-1, which I think is a better segue to, like, inform people on how the group point system works so that they understand, like, watching in, like, what happens if you get 2-0. So basically, every team in the groups are forced to play 3 games, 2 maps of CS2, which is equivalent to 1 point each map, and the laser tag is equivalent to 1 point as well. Maximum you can get number of points is 3. Least number of points you can get is 0, obviously, if you lose. So it's between 3 to 0, or is it basically the point system. In Group A, that's where every points really do matter because it's so tightly knit. Like, currently, the team that is currently in top ones tied is xGoat and EFP.
2 points.
Which is 2 points, and the one remaining they both have the same points of numbers, 1 point as well. So to be able to catch up, if you can get a 3-0 here, that would be major.
I'm really hoping for another 2-1. That makes the last day very interesting.
Yes.
Because it could be anyone's game.
Definitely. We're gonna see anyway who's gonna start on the good side of Counter-Strike. The first map is gonna set the tempo for this matchup between the two. Because definitely there's gonna be some jitters, some nerves. Starting the day with the game of CS, I personally used to always not enjoy the early morning games, but you always get those in lands. You have to play sometimes early morning, and I'm not sure, like, you probably played in your career early morning games also. How do you, like, prepare for those?
I mean, obviously, when you are one of the early games, you need to wake up the earliest, so you need to sleep early at the same time. You need to
As a gamer, I don't understand what you're talking about.
Sleeping early?
What is that?
Sleeping at 2 in the morning? Yeah, I get it.
Exactly.
And then you need to have a very light breakfast, because if you go heavy on the breakfast, then
for
you're
example.
you're still thinking about food while you're in the game. So it's one of the trickiest. I think the first game and the last game are the trickiest. The ones in the middle, they have it the best.
Yeah,
I mean, they have time to sleep, they have time to rest, they have time to eat. So these are, I think, early morning games. It's a bit tricky, and then I think once you get into the game, it doesn't matter anymore. Once you get that adrenaline push, that's it. You are gone. You are ready for the game, and I'm quite interested to see which maps they're gonna play, because xGoat and EFP, I think one common map they played yesterday was Mirage. So
yes, 100%.
Are we gonna see Mirage again today? That would be the question. But I'm hoping to see at some point Overpass. Overpass used to be my second favorite map after Train.
Okay.
I used to be a very good B player when. Just holding a few rounds.
Disgusting choice of map, to be honest.
It's an annoying map, but I just enjoyed it.
In terms of maps, by the way, we're going to be starting on our first map on Dust 2. We've seen Dust 2 a couple times yesterday, I think. I'm going to get back to that. And the second map is Ancient. But Dust 2, I've seen a recurring theme in this tournament. Players seem to love that game.
xGoat played it yesterday. And it wasn't that convincing, but I think
it
was a good performance.
39 up against Liga Pro, and it really didn't look that well. As the 9th round begins, they're all getting chopped into pieces. As
xGoat.
Who got it?
I think xGoat. So
xGoat got it?
Yeah, I think. They're probably going to go for CT. Devil, would you go CT or T? Dust 2?
CT always.
Why?
I'm more comfortable on it, to be honest.
Defending, right?
Because when you play matchmaking, T-side is always hard because you have no strats, no one listening.
Yeah.
At the beginning of things.
If I was a team that prepared well on T-side, you might pick T-side on Dust 2 because you can control the tempo. Especially again at the start of the day, first game between these two teams, you might want to play it super fast if you know that the other team likes to play slow or more defensive, let's say.
I've mentioned yesterday, like, Dust 2 is one of those maps where the main player is the oper. I think it's very crucial that
Yeah.
if you have a joker oper, and Mo here is an oper, so we might see him move around. But also they have an amazing player called Cade. He's a very good player. I think he was one of the MVPs of the team on xGoat's side. So I think if we see that moving oper doing some damage, we might have a very strong CT side from xGoat. But we're gonna find out in a bit which sides are being picked. I think Dust 2 is one of those maps that could. It's rarely a one-sided game, and if you don't take control early on, whether it's top, middle, or long, if you have position, we didn't see much. I didn't think we see any B rushes. It was like very low B rushes, but I hope to see it.
Man, I miss those, to be honest.
Yeah, that's my favorite strat. Rush B, divide. I think the biggest thing to take away here is that xGoat, considering on how it was played yesterday, didn't really necessarily have the best CT side compared to their T side. The only reason why I believe xGoat had an edge yesterday was because they were able to abuse the mid portion of the map and then just being able to go to mid to A and mid to B, all of these type of things where made it difficult for the opposing team to get back into the play that they want to do. So if EFP came prepared, things will look different. And I'm hoping to see a close match here.
We're all hoping for an amazing match, close match. Of course, taking us next to Ancient. The teams are almost ready to start. We're gonna definitely be going to the casters and enjoy the game, guys.
EFP and xGoat yesterday were two of the more dominant teams, so I can't wait to dig into this one, Josh, because let's be honest, yesterday the physical part was real fun, but CS was a little too one-sided to enjoy, right? So today I'm hoping things will be different.
Yeah, we were given nothing but 2-0s all day long. A few close maps, but I don't think anything coming closer than a 13-10. Yeah, these guys impressed me, EFP, yesterday against the American squad of Interstellars. Honestly, I think xGoat are kind of different gravy. I'm not sure if EFP have really got what it takes to wipe out the big boys. Both of these teams were let down by their laser tag ability yesterday, though, so that's going to be another key factor in this series. Dojka opens things up here towards long. Massive kill with a Glock. USPs just are not connecting, and the Glocks are closing the gap and smashing the heads. A man advantage now 2, and the site overwhelmed. xGoat crumble under the pressure, and that is a good start already early morning, getting that energy up.
Yeah, and for EFP, I'd like to remind you, we went into the game when we were watching them against Interstellar thinking that they would be the underdogs, right? But they ended up dominating like they were the favorites. And you're right to point out that both teams had their laser tag departments not really do as well. But maybe that's because for the likes of xGoat, they don't have the big boys like Cade and Doja actually playing in laser tag. Maybe now they're going to realize that the guys that are getting the CS2 stuff done also need to hop into laser tag.
Is that the fix? Do you think?
They
brought two boys out all the way
for
here
just
to
laser
play
tag.
laser tag, and it's like, you know what? You guys sucked yesterday. We're getting the xGoat.
Yeah, we're getting him back in there. You guys can play CS because we're winning anyway. It would be pretty funny. Like, imagine you deploy like 2 people who genuinely don't even know what Counter-Strike is, but they're just like linebackers, like Division 1. Get them to melee people.
I'm not sure how well that would work.
Is meleeing allowed? Several broken bones.
I think we established yesterday the list of probable rules, right? We were never given a list of rules.
Yes.
But we established no boosting, no run boosting for sure. That would be real dangerous.
Yeah, so yesterday I thought maybe the producers were just messing with us by not giving us a rule book, but then I realized that wasn't an oversight or a bug. That was a feature. I think part of our experience on the broadcast was trying to figure out what was allowed. Thankfully, no faces were punched in, so that's good. At least not yet,
really
because Doja has
the limits today.
You're right, because I know for a fact that now the teams are going to get to go back and, you know, talk about things a little bit. It's very likely that they're going to come up with a couple of strategies or two. Yeah, good start for EFP.
Remember that little low wall outside of A? What if we boost over it and then we run boost Mila around the corner?
Guys, what if we type in the bomb code up to like 3 digits before we enter the site, then just hit 4 and run?
Just throw the bomb onto the site.
Yeah.
Oh, good start out of the force buy. They have lost the B bomb site. It's going to be tricky to get back into, especially with Ozzy on a scout. Connecting the pop shot though,
God.
and the no scope is bang on the money. So a 2-man advantage in the 4v2. And a site they should be able to squeeze their way back into, especially with a lovely shot like that from Duke for sure. Consume. Last man standing, winnable with the Galil, but certainly not probable. Here's that scout jumping around, is pulling his attention away. He's just going to give up on holding the angle for it, swing in instead. It's 1-for-1 as xGoat are right back in the driver's seat. That is a good follow-up to a lost pistol.
And that's going to feel like a punch in the gut, right? Because you come out of the gate swinging, you think against one of the favorites in the tournament, you are looking to dominate. That's not going to be the case. He's outgunned, outskilled on the force buy. And you're right. I think you're right to point out that they're sort of a separate caliber of team. But the reason I didn't want to point that out is because we also... I think the precedent for EFB being a dark horse had already been established, right? There were no surprises that they're obviously a mix of players that aren't particularly too highlighted in the top echelons of CS. But yeah, if they're getting a win over xGoat in the CS department is going to be pretty tricky. Which was the team with the Hodu players?
Yeah, that's xGoat, of course. That's Mizu and Duke for sure.
Wait, no, I'm thinking about another team, not Hodu then.
You've lost me.
Yes, please forgive me. It is. I may or may not have rolled out of bed like 25 minutes ago.
Well,
but anyway, this is an easy cleanup for xGoat.
tiny stuff. The one thing that EFP have sort of got going for them that xGoat maybe don't is I've been trying to work out if EFP are a team that play together outside of this competition, or if they are just a mixed team, sort of a combination of players. Now, they do have a basic team together. And they've got 8 matches on record in sort of various different clubs and qualies and things like that. But yeah, it doesn't seem like they're playing ESEA or anything. So maybe they are really into this as just like a full mixed squad and nothing necessarily outside of that. They do seem quite well composed. They do seem like a little bit more than just, you know, pug stars that are making it up as they go. And maybe that's just good preparation for this tournament specifically. Maybe that's a result of players that just have played alongside each other for a long time. Easy little clean up against the eco for xGoat. But yeah, that's something that we absolutely can't say for xGoat. Whilst they've got definitely the strongest individuals within the tournament, you've got multiple players that are now retired. You've got players that, okay, are still active but playing for different teams and whatnot. And yeah, that does sort of create a little bit of a chaotic atmosphere, perhaps.
Doja is so funny. Like, he didn't post anything meaningful for months. Then he just posted one media day picture in front of a green screen, and it instantly got 2,000 likes.
Yeah, I did see that.
It's infinite aura. What a lot of people forget is that I mean, now it's been long enough for people to start forgetting because we're in CS2. Is that Doja actually had a graffiti in CS? It's something I'm sure you know, but back on old Inferno, they've since gone full 1984 and scrubbed his graffiti because they don't want us to be afraid of his aura. The Ministry of Truth doesn't want us to know about Doja.
It's actually so sad. You know, you speak to newer CS players, and I've mentioned Dozier a few times. I was talking about this tournament. I said, "Oh, Dozier's playing it." And a couple of people are like, "Who's Dozier?" It's like, "You kidding me?" But yeah, I guess if you picked up CS post 2018, 2019, maybe you wouldn't know that xGoat, the GOAT. It was so iconic. It was such an iconic period of Counter-Strike. And it just added to his aura farm that he then just retired after that. Kato, he's going to line up a triple. Only good for the first, though, so leaves it on to Mo. Won't hit the shot on the cross. And, ooh, attempted repeat. Came up. Stopped by the smoke that blooms just before he gets the angle. Molly actually lands into nothing as well. So won't deny the plant, won't force Scorpion out into the open. Leg spotted, big swing. And a headshot to confirm a second round. EFP still keeping this tight, keeping it competitive. And staying quite relevant here on Dust 2. As we move into round number 6.
Interesting Molly at the very least. This is going to give them such a... Yeah, it's going to give them such a false sense of security because there was just a bunch of flames there, right? This is going to be a free kill if I've ever seen one. That's it. Adjustment of the crosshair. I think he might have pulled the trigger a little too early, though, because there was an opportunity there to get more than one, but that's okay. Mo, forced to get off of the angle. Start scaling into short, but Mo's going to have no trouble lining him up. Flashbang to try and reaggress. With 2 players remaining now, the AWP can't really do much. Mibu. Yeah, it's a really nice shot, but 3 more on the chopping block? I don't think so. Still, gonna stay hopeful. Reflexes look lightning fast, but not too accurate. Oh, ho, ho. That's one to start off the day. Course a bit of blood through your veins.
Yeah, time for a pause. It was a good attempt from Evo, though. In the first peak, if it had landed that shot, it would have changed everything. There wouldn't have been the opportunity for the insta-trade on long, second time asking, but he's given that a good stab, and he's certainly made it expensive. Nonetheless, time to talk things over. Start of this map has been okay, but not great. It's a great trade there on Tamizu instantly, but again, as you say, yeah, it's that sort of failed molly that spread down below the boxes, but just wasn't doing damage. Made him think that wasn't a possibility. Dropping down to an eco now. xGoat should be good for a comfortable 5th. And this is a really good opportunity for them to have a clean round here as well. Rack up a bit of money as established. That last was very expensive for them. So don't die to the pistols, boys. Okay, Mizu didn't understand that assignment, nor did Mo.
Yeah, God. Being tagged up by the Eagles, but it is, in fact, the xGoat himself that prevents them from capitulating. I think they're still going to be pretty happy with that round, though. They got quite a bit of damage done. They genuinely had xGoat on their knees for a second. Look at that from you. We get to see it in the replay. Every single time with the cameras on him, just gets a beautiful triple.
He's happy with just the damage that he's dealt there.
Yeah, maybe it's a little disappointing though that none of the other pieces actually did anything. Because I mean, if you get a 3K, you're hoping at least the other 4 can clean house and get you 2 more. But in the next couple of rounds, we're going to find out if xGoat is in fact of a totally different caliber.
We will. We're sort of back into the meat of things now with EFP on a bye once again. And it's a turning point, a major swing round here in the 8th. Either xGoat keep the rounds coming and continue to pull ahead. Things start to close back up, and again, a molly that doesn't quite spread far enough. They're not actually going to commit out long, but if they did, Dosia would have definitely been good for 1, probably 2 kills, because he wouldn't have gone checked. Either way, 55 seconds left to tick, and they're going to start to route up towards short instead. Smoke into CT to give the illusion that this is a B split, unless it is a B split, but it doesn't look like it. They are still committing up short. They've just got that 1 lurk and consume sticking around in the B tunnels. He's going to sell that fake, but no rotations have been pulled over yet. Duke for sure is so ready for this.
As soon as the smoke expires, the molly's going to go down, and it makes it so much harder to scale into A. They're going to drop a smoke of their own to buy passage. Dosia in the meantime, though, there is so much noise going on. If Dosia can creep up, this is going to be easy pickings for the man. But no, Consume's going to respawn, and that should have been the guaranteed kill for him. This is a big oversight, which could put xGoat out of a round.
Dosia rushes it a little bit, and you're right, there were so many sounds, there was so much going on that he thought he could slip in a footstep or 2, but yeah, had he just shifted the whole way, he would have been easy for a 2K, and instead he goes checked. Regardless, his teammates were able to pick up the pieces, and well, for Mizu and Kado, it is no stress at all. Again, cold as ice, no reaction, no smiles, no fist bumps, just another round as they draw closer to the finish line. But yeah, that one did get a little scary for a moment.
Yeah, it was beyond scary. It required the clutch to be facilitated, right? I'd like to point out that yesterday we were theorizing, oh my god, look at that frustration from EFB. Yesterday we were theorizing that the boys of xGoat, they're conserving energy with Cade and Dosia barely even moving facial muscles so that they could be prepped up for laser tag. But then they proceeded to not play any laser tag. They played maybe like 13 minutes of CS. And then they just got increasingly frustrated at their slightly more athletic teammates for dropping the ball.
It seems like an exaggeration, but it almost wasn't. Especially the first map. We kicked off the first map of our day with a true stomp. It was a 13-1.
The death segment was longer than the game, yes.
It actually was, yeah. Second map was a hell of a lot closer, but this flank
that might
is
have
actually being anticipated.
That might have been the only close game we saw yesterday, right?
Yeah, that second map of the first series, yeah.
E7 actually gave us a pretty good showing as well, never mind.
Yeah, I was going to say, there were maps that were sort of superficially close, I guess. So, like, on paper, they weren't close, but in the server, they did feel very close. We saw a couple of 13-7s after, you know, like 6-6 or 7-5 halves, and then stomps in the second half, and things like that. So, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't like a complete whitewash day, but it was a whole load of 2-0s. That is a monster shot at a Scorpion. Bearing in mind the damage that Mevo was able to do last time round with the Desert Eagle, it is reassuring to see his teammates landing shots, and maybe they can make something happen here. Man advantage, minute 25. Go back and recover the bomb, start to work their way up short. There's only one here on the site waiting for them. It's Dosia. He's got some work to do.
Scaling up short now, they've given themselves a passage towards B, and with Consume finding a monstrous Desert Eagle shot like that, suddenly the B side's been cracked wide open. Kimar adds another to the tally, and now Digfishura needs to go absolutely big. Knows there's a player tucked into the left side corner, trying to bait out the Tunnels player by engaging into a fight with the left corner. Attempting to isolate the duel, 5-7, Mo. Unfortunately, just too many players to deal with. It's a cool little round from EFP, but the grand scoreboard still desires more.
I've got a petition I'm going to put forward to Valve. What if we change the name of the 5-7 to 6-7?
I thought of that the other day, and then I just didn't want to enable you. But now I fear the cat's out of the bag.
That's a tweak. It's going to get 5 likes.
Sort of 5-7 like banger. I added 2 because of me and my pet. I'm harboring a cockroach in my room.
What's his name?
Roach.
You can't name it. Once you name it, then it's GG.
Then you can't stomp it.
Yeah. Way too personal. On into door EFP, who are going to be riding the high of a Deagle round that they were able to pull off in the last. Looking to try and carry that momentum into a 4th round win. These next 2 are crucial. See, the winds up a 7-5 half, which they'd be very happy with. 8-4's not too bad. 9-3 is pretty disastrous. Now, to be honest, it's felt like they've only really found success in these pistol rounds. They've won that Deagle round. They won the initial pistol. They came very, very close in another one of those sort of Deagle Eco Force Fire rounds. With the guns out, they do seem to be the weaker link, and ooh, maybe that's about to change. No.
Okay, a resurgence towards the end could still, considering that CT side is a little bit more powerful, it's likely that EFB can lock in pretty late.
Yeah.
Still another round in the chamber possible for xGoat is the big question mark.
It's just when they run rounds like that, and I think this is what made them look so scary yesterday against the Interstellars, is they're running set strats, right? There's actually a hell of a lot of structure and composure to those rounds that for a lot of the teams in the competition, we just haven't seen that same kind of level. Especially against the Interstellars yesterday. They are a true NA mixed team that were playing very much like a true NA mixed team. And I think this kind of structure was sort of catching them off guard. This time round, there's an answer. xGoat picking up the easy kills, and a double MP9 spray and long's going to give him a huge advantage to get this one closed. Mizu's having a bit of a hard time with the old jumping. Not supposed to be a tricky task, but
it is for me.
Fair enough.
Okay, yeah, there's a little flank coming
Maybe
in that should confirm info, plus there being a tripwire set up on A. It should be a done deal, but the AWP's not on the angle fast enough, and Cade's overstep is going to get them punished.
Yeah, the flank's too late as well, so it gets to a point where it just would have been anticipated. They'd already turned around and mollied short, because not even anticipating a flank, but just a rotation from lower tunnels or something then becomes a possibility. So Mizu goes back long, wraps around, but still caught out by the sniper. It's all on to Digfishura. This guy was a monster yesterday, and he's popping off today as well. 15-8, but he's got to make it 17 here to give them an 8th round and a half. It started off so well here in the 12th, but it ends so miserably. And a 7-5 is not bad at all for the boys of EFP. I think they're going to be pretty happy with that. xGoat, despite being in the lead, don't look like the front runners right now, do they? They're looking a little bit worried.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was talking about. There is this dark energy emitting from within EFP's roster. Like, you know that they're capable of being dark horses. They came in, wiped the absolute floor with Interstellar until the Americans were allowed to hold guns. And laser tag.
Yeah, then that happened. They actually went 3-0 up though, didn't they, EFP, and then they just kind of disappeared. Ooh. Really nice shots. This is going from bad to worse. And we might finally be delivered a contentious game at traded maps. This is the xGoat pick, and they're about to lose the second half pistol to go within 1 round of things tying up. Wow, bullets just not going anywhere there for Dozier. But yeah, there was a little flash. There was a moment. They were 7-2 up and well on their way to just stomp this one out as they did yesterday. They lost against Deagles and it all started going wrong. And it doesn't really feel like they've been able to recover since. It's been a disappointing string of rounds for xGoat, and they've got to start waking up and getting back on that wave of success. Otherwise, this is going to slip from them quickly. It's a force buy in the second round. Ambitious, considering they didn't get anything done in the pistol. If they can't make it work, they will lose the lead.
It gets really awkward on the B side, but for some reason, Kimar is just not dealt with for the longest time. Big Fishura maybe gets a little more than he should have ever been able to bargain for at the market, but still, EFP doing well.
I can't believe he gets away with a 4K there. The fact there's just no trade. I mean, he gets the added benefit of attention being drawn away, so Consume kind of takes the brunt of the firefights, but yeah, should never be allowed to get away with a quadra there, especially swapping to the P2K when he ran out of bullets. Didn't even get a reload in, just shut him down with the default pistol. Now the full eco, I said before, xGoat would lose the lead, losing that round, and unfortunately a symptom of it is they're now going to fall behind as well. Mizu with an upgraded pistol, a couple of Desert Eagles invested into this one, hoping he can give him a little bit of Meebo magic, but I don't know. I don't have high hopes for it. So group up, head towards short. Shot.
And this is exactly what I was worried about, dude. That EFP would turn up with something unanticipated late into the game. And now xGoat, they're starting to struggle, right? Maybe in a fashion that they weren't expecting. Maybe this early in the tournament, they weren't expecting to go up against such capable opposition.
Full buy now, and a real advantage with the Arsenal here for xGoat as well. They remain disciplined in those eco rounds. It was something that we weren't seeing a lot of yesterday, to be honest. Not necessarily when it came to these guys, for every team. Over-investing in the eco rounds, meaning that when there's supposed to be a full buy, and there's supposed to be rifles and an AWP and util, there's often pieces missing. But now the rifles will be up against MP9s, and the xGoat will be up against its premium counterpart, Kimar, doing a bit of damage, but just can't seem to land the shots here. As Duke for sure doubles up on the entries. Kimar does eventually find himself one, but not before that B site has been lost, and the round surely crumbles with it. I think this is time to just hold on to those two M4s. See if Consume's MP9 can get an exit or retrieve that one fallen rifle from their opponents. Get on out of there for the save. B retakes tough at the best of times, especially with a man disadvantage.
The AR effects are kind of funny. They're like so in your face.
Like when they had the little chicken running along yesterday.
Yeah, that was real good. I love it. But I'm glad to see that xGoat aren't willing to let up just yet. Obviously a little bit harder to play the T side, if anything. Playing it super conservative angle towards mid. Was hoping that someone would try and peek him from the far angle, get curious and get shot. But in the meantime though, just having your pieces spread pretty thinly.
The last one was a good round to get back in the race though. I think they'd lost 6 in a row prior to that, so yeah, just a little reminder that they're still in this. They're very much still in this. Especially if they can follow up here. Almost exactly the same default setup as we saw from EFP, with the one man just lurking in towards the B tunnels, the mid to B smoke, and then the pop out short, and with the AWP missing and Mevo burning in the flames. This is looking pretty successful so far. Mevo does take one, but can't follow up for a second.
The problem is that they've registered that EFP have so many players on long that they're not even going to contest it. They just get the bomb down on short and instead buckle down on making sure that CT and short will be taken care of.
Mizu holding from above. The smoke goes down, but Mizu finds the kill just before it blooms. I think that is going to be enough to call this one off. The whole point of pulling back to long was to be in instant position so that when your teammates rotate over, you can still play for that retake. That opportunity just won't present itself. They will be allowed to exit. Well, Consume doesn't, but Doshka gets on out of there with the AWP. See one more AK carried through as well. Important pieces to the puzzle that is still the remainder of this game. Can't win it without the weapons. I mean, I say that. They've been pretty snappy with the Eagles, to be fair, but yeah, you do want those big guns out, even if you're not really doing too much with them. xGoat back in the driver's seat though. 9-8 and another pause called here by EFP. Again, this is what I'm talking about when I say that this composure and this real intention behind their play. We haven't really seen the other teams, especially yesterday. We haven't really seen tactical pauses. You know, the games were either a stomper or a stompy, and yeah, rarely were we in these positions where, you know, you're narrowly trailing behind and you call pauses to try and diagnose issues and fix them. EFP right now are bang on that. It's, let's just take a little break, let's talk things over, let's cook something up. Let's see if it makes any difference. If the tides turn here, it would be a crucial point in the game to take control.
B site. A bit of a false sense of security for Consume, as he might have thought there isn't more behind the smoke waiting for him. They have managed to gain control of the site, but a 3v3, always something that the CTs are going to want to go for. Love this little bird's eye view. Let's just see how this retake is materializing. Dochka, that is a big opening shot. Mo is going to stop Miwo from moving in, but Dochka just keeps on permeating through the window forward, and he gets another to put EFP back in relevancy. Love to see it.
Wow, wow, wow. Rare to see those B retakes coming to fruition, especially with an AWP in play there as well. Crucial shots being hit, and that little pause doing them some favours. xGoat again. Well, I was going to say, with these looks on their faces, to be honest, I think they've pulled the same facial expression the entire map so far. So maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but
they would be so good at poker.
They really would.
Like Doja and Cade specifically, I think they could just sit there and do nothing. And
Cade
win.
for sure. I can't help but imagine Doja giving off a little giggle when he looks at his cards and he's got pocket aces.
That's true.
Evo. The bottom of pit. Kano has a decent idea this is a possibility, but oh, they've gone for the boost over. Mevo.
No!
Should have had a free kill. Does still find it. Not bad. Drops the smoke on the molly as well so he can maneuver around. He's still just being a nuisance. And on the second poke out, he'll take another. His teammates are falling on the upper side.
Yeah, the big issue is, although he's done well to lock down the harder part of the bomb site, he will still have to do more. Duke Vajura, now that Miwo's become part of the conversation, he takes one down and continues to fight to take down Kamar as well. LT Prong was taken care of elsewhere. And it seems like xGoat aren't willing to let up. They're making sure that this tug of war stays even in the face of EFP powering up pretty significantly. We've already talked about how there might be a difference in caliber of play because of the heights that xGoat have been on in terms of the individuals, and with the fact that they have current active players in the top 25 of CS. But for EFP to get this far on xGoat's map pick is still something to write home about. Getting a win, though, that would feel good.
I find it so funny that whenever we play Asia servers, everyone abbreviates lower tunnels to LT. And on European servers, we just don't do that. Everyone just says lower tunnels. And when you queued Europe servers and you said LT, literally our teammates were like, who the hell is that? Where the hell is LT?
I'll never forget when someone said underpass instead of lower tunnels, and they just expected me to understand. I was like, okay, I kind of get it,
Wrong
but
map,
but I do want to punch him in the face.
Big kill out of the Deagle, but they're not going to be able to get much more done here as the B site drops. Scorpion had a tall task on his hands and wasn't up to it, so xGoat are going to make this 11. Doshko and Mevo, of course, no option but to try and hold on to these weapons. Do damage with them in the next, but at that point, it's going to be kind of their last chance here on Dust 2. They got Ancient up next. This isn't actually their map pick, and I think they've given it a really good stab despite that fact. But unfortunately, maybe falling at the final hurdle here. xGoat, one of these teams, I mentioned it yesterday, that just have a sixth gear. When you're in a position where you're trailing a little bit or you're falling behind, they have that ability to just sort of lock in and win the rounds required. They have major winning pieces that don't break under pressure. And that's a trait that you need to win these big competitions. It's one they certainly have. So round number 21 could push them to 12, guarantee overtime and give them a really, really good shot at winning this map. They're up against an effective eco right now with 2 save weapons. It's huge.
Cade Mevo exchanging blows. Cade's responsibility here is going to be big. The fact that he snuck all the way lets him get behind 3 and put them in the ground. Dust2 might have just been saved by the man with no expression.
It was such a good start to this round. I loved the initiative from Doshka to push into the lower tunnels, find that opening pick onto Dosia. You just can't make it happen. It's an ace at the end there from KDO. I mean, it doesn't count for as much. You know, you had 3 players on eco, but still an impressive stat line to add to the tally. And doesn't break a smile, doesn't break a sweat. Another day at the office for this man. We do get a little fist bump out of him though, and I think maybe there was a little smile broken there. 12-9. Back into the bye. EFP go without the AWP in this round. Not a whole lot else. Mo's going to crack things open with an opening pick onto Consume that was trying to get a bit of info there into the B-Tons. A 5v4 straight off the bat. Not where you want to be if you're EFP.
Moment before madness for xGoat. Dosha, the man after which the xGoat moniker is. He's got him a double and is paving the way to a Scorpion off the back of this position. Does stop them right in their tracks though, but Mo knows now that there's info on both of the players, he can actually fast track his way with the bomb over towards that B bomb site, and they're not going to get info either. He's going to have plenty of time to get nice and nestled in before he's got to worry.
Big clutch here. This is for the game, and he's bought himself a hell of a lot of time and space. I think Scorpion and Kimar thought there was a chance he was faking this. It was going to lurk back up short, so didn't go for the instant rotate. That's going to kill about a third of the time on the bomb before they even arrive at the party. They're going about this quickly, though. Molly whiffed a little bit. They're going to run right through and hand it on a silver platter. One bullet was all that was needed there for Mo, but Scorpion holds his nerve. After a big double kill on the A site, he saves the day on the counter as well. And a bit of energy coming out. Some fist bumps, some laughs, some smiles. They know they're still in this game. And overtime has just become a real possibility.
That was their chance to close that game right there. xGoat are going to be feeling pretty sore about the fact that they botched the 3v2 and one where they could have easily tracked back to B. They could have sent out a player as a feeler, and obviously hindsight is 20/20, but dying to Scorpion like that does feel like a bit much. 2-man spray down, of course, to get it done. EFP 2 rounds away from making it a grand reset. Mizu's been consistently throwing this deep molly.
Big problem
like they have
with the CT money. Despite winning that round, they got 2 MP9s.
Yeah. Now the good thing is they're keeping those MP9s on B, so I think this is really smart prioritization of where those weapons go.
Sure. xGoat have consistently had Dozier just lurking in these B tunnels and putting on pressure towards this area of the map, but have rarely actually committed to any kind of execution towards it. Once again, it's the slow lurk out of Catwalk and into the A site through short. Duke Vishura with a massive headshot. Mevo right out in the open court with his pants down. Dodgecat has to hold the line. It's the first shot connecting, but the second needed to go alongside it. And I think this might just be the beginning of the end for EFP. MP9s will rotate over, but they are the wrong weapon for the retake. The shots at range will do no damage as Dosia still lingering. A thorn in their side in the lower tons. Kimar jumps over, but Dosia will finish the job. xGoat make it 13. And whilst that was a map that really did go down to the wire, they are once again the victors, still unbeaten in the server here in the tournament.
Yeah, the Counter-Strike has been a whole different ordeal when you're going up against xGoat. Yes, they're not looking great yet in laser tag, but we haven't seen a big sample size of that either. I'm really liking what we're seeing from xGoat so far, but quite frankly, EndFastPls is not going anywhere either. With the way they played on Dust 2, I think it is very likely that they'll do well on the next map. But before that, a word for that.
Amazing game by these two teams. The city side was closed from both of them, but the closure was coming from the T side. We noticed xGoat was able to clutch it at the end. As the casters were saying, are xGoat like going into one of these matches that is actually hard for them early on in this tournament? What do you guys think? How did you see it, JT?
Honestly, the game so far, in the beginning, it felt like they were doing tremendously well. The moment you swap sides, they start lingering quite a bit. It's not as dominating as we thought it would be, honestly. And EFP, you can't really count out their sides. This is not even their map pick. You know, Dust 2 was so close to the nail, 13 to 10. It's a very close scoreline that you shouldn't take away from them.
Definitely.
Like, moving forward, like, Dodgka, this guy with an AWP, he's been insane with his shots.
I mean, we did talk about the Oper effectiveness in such a map, and Dodgka is one of those players that really had a very impactful game, and I think if it wasn't for his op shots, especially on the CT side, it wouldn't be such a close round. This is one of those rounds where they clutch or retake 3v3 and almost had them winning this map, but then once again, xGoat, they knew how to properly execute A-bomb sides. I think one thing we didn't see much is the splits into A, whether it's short and long.
Yep.
It's just mainly short or mainly long, and one guy is just holding the flanks. But I mean, it worked for xGoat. They had the better T side eventually, and EFP without Doshka's op, I think they really fell.
I think xGoat in general managed to switch up the tempo many times on the T side compared to EFP. EFP, we saw more commitment, fasting around at 50 seconds. You see them already on the sides, and they commit for that side. Meanwhile, xGoat, you see some lurks, some hesitation in some cases. So that, of course, affected both teams. In terms of players, as you can see, the stats on your screen, we've seen some really nice team play in general from EndFast. Mostly all of them, they fragged out.
Yep, so far though, you know, xGoat, they are still the GOATs with a point ahead onto their name in this series. Moving forward though, we do want to see more signs of life here in Ancient. Maybe this is going to be the different playground now that they're playing the map pick, that EndFastPls is more confident in, you know, asserting their dominance. And definitely, I could see a big difference or a big swing here, depending on how things will go between these two.
Yeah, in terms of pistol round, did you guys notice EndFast, they took the pistol rounds, both of them, and they showed like some authority there. I think they it looked like they prepared for it. They were ready for what's coming up. Maybe counter-stratting?
I mean, I think, yeah, generally it could be something they practice very well. I think Doshka had a very good USP around as well when they were on the CT side. But then they always fell through. Like they never converted that into build momentum. It was 7-2 at some point for xGoat when they were on the first half. So I think they are slow. They couldn't build the momentum. Maybe if they built that momentum, it would be a bit of a different course. I think also when you keep losing rounds, you can build economy as well, and that's where the Oper comes into play. So I think moving into Ancient, Doshka is also going to have an important role to play. So good luck to them.
Who do you think were the top performers from both teams?
I mean, Doc Fishura for sure was the MVP for the full map, but I think Doshka also on the side of.
For EndFast.
Interesting. Miwo had a good game, but I think effectiveness with the op, I think it made more the difference for EndFastPls.
Yeah, 100%. I kind of want to input here, like you talk about pistol rounds, that they're so good at it, to the point that even on their eco rounds, where they're not necessarily supposed to win it, but their deagles are so deadly up against
Miwo had crazy
AWPs, up against, you know, M4s, AKs. They didn't care. They were just popping heads one by one, and Leo was one of these players that were just so dominant once you get the deagle at hand. And sometimes I feel like, how come their deagles are way better than the guns that they have?
That's the Middle East effect, honestly. They're playing here in Abu Dhabi, and we know us Arabs, when we play Counter-Strike, our deagles, mashallah.
Mashallah, indeed.
No, but as we were saying, like Mio and Duke, they did really well. I would love to see how the frags would translate whenever EndFast controls, for example, one of the maps. Hopefully on Ancient, we might see that scenario happening. I personally always root for the underdog coming into the game, especially now the next game. Like, I like to see like a 1-1 series, you know?
Ancient is one of those map control maps because middle area, obviously there's all the fight is gonna be there, and it's all about Ancient is a very team game because you need to anti-flash. We've seen it yesterday. It was I think the last game Dons 2 had an amazing Ancient. I think one of the best Ancients we've seen, whereas they know their opponents are gonna execute some flash strat to take mid, but they had an anti-strat for that. And I'm not sure we're gonna see that much here, but I feel like when it comes to map control, we've seen xGoat controlling more than EFP, so I think the fight is gonna be there, but it's all down to the Oper and how fast can he get kills to give his team that advantage, early advantage in the beginning of the game.
What's your expectation, JT, for Ancient? I would like to hear that as well.
Honestly, I'm just hoping to see like a very similar playstyle on how Donstu was playing it yesterday, just with the anti-strat that they have, the one you're pushing, there's always flashes coming out of nowhere, and they're just not prepared for it. If they're able to really utilize, you know, the utility they have at hand, they can definitely turn the favors in their end of things here coming for EFP, and that is what I'm looking forward to. But you know, everyone has their own playstyle. Everyone plays the game differently, and you put more emphasis to certain things. Like looking on how EFP have playing does too. Like we didn't really see the splits here and there, right? It's almost like one directionally, A short, mid to B, or stuff like this. So more diversity is what I'm hoping for in Ancient, and maybe that's where we're gonna get here.
Inshallah, we're all excited to see what's gonna be happening on Ancient, but first we're gonna take a break and get back after that.
I would actually agree on a lot of points the analyst said, because a lot of things happened, especially in Dust 2. You need to be unique when you play an old map, especially in CS2. A lot of things happened on xGoat side and also on EFP, but we're talking about diversity not happening in Dust 2, but it might happen in Ancient. Ancient is a well-known map of strategies. If you have a strategy, you will win. If you don't have anything on mind, you're just gonna go blank, trying to shoot through smoke is not gonna work, because there's a lot of things, a lot of places you have to hold, a lot of places you have to think, you have to rethink how you're gonna push, or you go and like hold a site. So a lot of things, but that game on Dust 2 was the best we had so far, to be honest, on CS in general. The other teams did kill it yesterday, but today was start of let's say a new generation.
Yeah, I mean, they had the audience on the edge of their seats, either on the arena or, you know, sitting at home watching it on a live stream. I mean, xGoat started off very, very strong. They were 4 rounds ahead, and EFP, they were behind, but they made it up. When they switched side, when they were defending, they actually ended the rounds very, very fast.
Yeah.
I guess that's what they're used to, or that's what the advantage
EndFast,
is.
please. Yeah,
EndFast, please. Yeah, they were just ending every round very, very fast until xGoat realized. I feel like they studied the strategies, what they do, where they hide, where they smoke. They basically kind of studied EFP, and then that's when they decided to go in and take the win. It was a very close call. It was just 3 rounds ahead, but xGoat takes the point on this round.
Indeed, yeah, they do actually. They did a lot of things differently than the EFP. Let's say opping side, or the operum from the xGoat. We're talking about a demon on Deagles, pistol rounds. They've been going crazy. They don't care if you have an M41S, AK-47, SSG, whatever the gun they have. When the Deagle's in the right hands, it's deadly. It's going down that hard. So that way we have up. Beside of CS, besides shooting, besides strategy,
about
smoking,
going down
flash,
hard.
Yeah, exactly.
We got
Your
some
favorite
hard
part.
dance moves as well. we have the Phygital dancing. We have Thiago versus Stella. Now, what do you think? What kind of dances do you think they're gonna do? I mean, Thiago looks like he's about to. Oh, okay. We got today's the first day on the Phygital dancing.
You know, the fun fact is,
You used to dance before?
No, not me. No. You know who used to dance?
Who?
Our production team. Did you see that moves? They were killing it back there. It was like
there was like
moves
head spins everywhere.
They were smooth with
They
their
should
hands,
compete.
with the body. I wish they were. Actually, that would have been so funny, to be honest. Seeing them on the stage. Come on, they're gonna be waiting for me after I finish the whole thing. But come on, it was worth it. But from the dancing side, it is pretty hard. It is pretty amusing to watch, actually, and that's the thing you can actually do. Like, I wanted to ask you, like, can you do like a little dance with us, maybe?
I mean, Stella and Thiago, they're killing it right
we
now.
want you.
I'm a little bit shy.
Come on,
I need.
dude. He's shy. Like, can you, like, okay, okay, let's say we actually placed you on the stage and you were a competitor. Would you actually do these kind of dance? Because it's pretty hard, not gonna lie.
Dances? No, come on, man. I mean, I'm Persian. It's kind of in the blood too.
See, you have it in you. That was the best comment of 2025 for me, to be honest.
We have, I mean, Stella and Thiago are going at it, both looking very confident.
Okay, be honest with me. Be honest with me. Did you have a dream about dancing?
Dancing, yes, when I was 5.
So it was true.
5. No, I used to, when we had a whole family gathering, they were like, there's a whole, line of candies on the table. We also gather up with my cousins who has the best dance move, and we used to.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, I want to see that. So, ladies and gentlemen, please stay in the stream. Stay tuned. He's going to dance really, really soon. Trust me. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make him do it either way. Okay, I will make a deal with you, okay? Handshake deal, or just by looking. On one part, me and you are going to dance here. You have to do it. We have to give it to the fans. We have to give it to the viewers. We have to give it to the production team. They've been wanting that for like a long time now. Because they did the dance, but we didn't. So they're like, oh, when our normal and Kuj are going to do our part, the thing that we used to do. It's required. We have to do it for the show, man.
Let's see how the vibes are. Let's see. I mean, Stella and Thiago. I mean, we're probably gonna do it. Maybe we're gonna pull some TikTok dance moves.
Now you're talking. Now we're talking. Now that's what I like to hear.
Yeah. So stick around for that one. But so far, Stella and Thiago. Excited to see who is going to win in this one. The judges have a tough call to make as well.
It's actually a slow-paced dance, because some of the dances are actually fast. You cannot keep up, but this one is like super slow.
I wonder if it gets to like breakdancing and stuff or no.
Imagine
that's going to
like
be hard.
Flipping on the stage.
Yeah, the match is over right now.
It's such high energy.
I would like to see that actually because you're talking about like new moves appearing in the early stages of digital dancing, and that's like a content that we actually want before you actually start dancing, because we don't want you to catch a little moves from them and start to demonstrate here. No, we want your own moves. You want
me to freestyle?
Oh yeah, dude, that's the beauty in it.
Freestyle. I mean, look, don't want to really embarrass myself, but
dude, you are a well-structured, handsome guy with an amazing moves. That's not my words. That's Klim words, and my words too. So,
well, Thiago won the game. Thiago, game 1 winner. Shout out to him. I mean, he was very confident throughout the whole dancing. Tough luck to Stellar.
Yeah, exactly. Better luck next time, Stella. But Thiago was the better dancer, let's say, on the first one. Actually, like it's one of the most exciting games, because these kind of games you can actually watch, and at the same time you can do it if you want to. It's like a fun activity.
It is,
and a thing that you can all do, even the viewers. But please be careful. a lot of things. Yeah, you
I mean, yeah, it's out. It's out. Oh yeah,
Ooh,
we got
now
people
that's the dancing
as
we
well.
want to see. I'm sorry, Stella. I'm sorry, Thiago. This is what we're talking about. This is me, Kush, Momo, and Hakim doing the little dances.
Yeah,
That's us.
Which one's you?
Let's see who has the better moves. Oh, I'm the yellow one. Oh no, I'm the red one. Sorry.
You wish.
Dude, come on. What do you
You
mean?
wish. I've seen your dance moves
When?
when just outside.
Oh, come on. Stop.
Yesterday.
No, stop. That's a secret.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
something he's not
Oh,
saying,
no one's supposed to know that.
Yeah,
right?
no one knows supposed to know. No.
Okay,
that's
that's cool.
something for later on, not now.
That's cool. No, but dance moves. Speaking of that, yeah. I mean, if you're in the arena, you can just come out. You can be by the stage, and you can start showing off your moves as well. You can actually compete with everyone. I'm not gonna be in the competition, but you can give it a go with the other dances while they're having a dance at 11 a.m. in the morning. I mean, just
Imagine
it's-
starting your day with a dance.
I always start my day with a dance,
How? You start your
I
day
pull
with
one
work-
of these.
Oh my god.
and then I
I would love to see that actually.
pull one of those Michael Jackson moves, and then I am
Bro,
ready for my day.
Bro is flexing on
Can't you
stream.
tell?
Oh, I can tell. Trust me, I can tell by the physique. It's all written. It's all there.
Well, we got the match 2. I mean, this is your map.
oh, dude,
This is the map you've been bragging how good you are in.
I was not bragging about how good I was. I was bragging about how good the teams are. Okay.
Okay, who do you have? I mean, this is a close call, right?
I-
I mean, from the way that you've seen both teams play, xGoat have their own strategy. The other team, EFPS, also have their own strategy as well. Who do you think has a better advantage? Who do you think is going to perform better in the ancient map?
Okay, so basically, I cannot really judge about what happened in Dust 2 because Dust 2 has not zero, let's say without any strategies. It has strategy, but not like Ancient. Ancient is basically controlled by the middle. If you can control the middle, either the T side or the CT side, you can do a lot of things. You can open a lot of ways to push the sides. You can get a lot of picks, early picks too, so you can have the advantage early in the rounds. But in the same time, you cannot say that maybe xGoat has the upper hand because they won Dust 2 or EFP does not have that because they lost. No, there's a lot of things can happen. For example, you can literally just smoke mid. You can throw a flash on there, throw a grenade on the smoke itself, make a gap, and actually peek. Because if we know something in one thing about xGoat, they love to play op. Ancient is one of the hardest map to play in op, and not one of the hardest, but it's like the angles are like few and close to each other. So holding a rifle, AK-47 or M41S is actually, or M4A4 is better than holding an op and risking yourself not getting a pick and dying early in the site and giving the other team an op. So if let's say T site, let's say maybe Scorpion has an op. He was peeking on the left side from the boxes, from the A boxes, and he got killed without getting a pick or an early pick. No one has traded that. They can easily take the op and go back, hold site. Now they have full control of A. B is a little different because B is a smaller site and it has a lot of entrance. Let's say, for example, a temple. You can hide in the temple, use your flashes, use your smokes, use your grenades to just hold as much time as you can, so the other teammates can come. It depends on the situation you are in too. If it's a 2v1, a 1v1, 3v1, a lot of things can actually change the whole perspective of the round itself. So you can never judge. But Ancient is a well-known strategic map that you have to like have an actual plan demonstrated before even coming to the map.
I mean, with the things you're saying right now, with the strategies that a lot of people use when it comes to the map Ancient, do you think it's going to come as a disadvantage since it's the default strategy that everyone uses, the same thing everyone does? Do you think that's going to be a disadvantage? If you think outside the box, is it going to be in your advantage or not? Or no, you have to stick to what's there, the strategy of the map?
No, you have to be unique. You have to invent your
So
own
there are
strategies.
ways around where you can go and think outside the box in this situation, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you can easily do that, especially in these kind of maps. I already mentioned that 4 or 5 maps in CS2. You can be creative as much as you want, and it's not gonna backfire on you. You're talking about Ancient, Inferno, Overpass, Mirage, and Vertigo. These 5 maps are the well-known maps that you can invent whatever strategy you want, and it can actually work 100%, but it all relies on how you're going to execute it. The execution does matter on this map. So basically, let's say maybe xGoat wanted to push B side. Okay, they're on T side. They smoked mid, they faked the grenade and the flashes, like attempting to push, but they went back, rotated from spawn to maybe A or B side. One of the other players on CT side is going to rotate, go back, hold mid with the other guy, just holding like angles from the left and the right, covering all the areas. So you're gonna leave one side open, but it's your job as a T side or as a coach or as an IGL, an in-game leader, have to know which side is being left over and which side is the easiest to go. So that's what I'm talking about. But going around with the demons on the Deagle's side, that's what I'm talking about.
Hesitation.
Even Kimar,
one
even
bullet,
Kimar's watching
one kill.
Dude, it's like Juan Deeks. We're talking about like the beauty when someone is holding a Desert Eagle and you're just killing everybody.
It's a satisfying feeling.
It is.
It's like popping a pimple. That is it. That is it. That's like a headshot.
Dude, that's
and their
gross.
heads pop. No, it's like one of those satisfying feelings, especially with an eagle. You have to make your bullets count.
It is.
You have to one shot, they are out. You win, and imagine getting all 5 together. That's going to be satisfying, especially in a tournament like this as well.
Ooh, look at the flick. Look at the reaction
You're going to be
time.
TikTok famous.
You can easily do that, but when we're talking about EFP, they have that momentum of playing pistol rounds in the best way possible. I'm talking about Desert Eagles. I'm talking about USBs. I'm talking about Glocks. I'm talking about every single pistol that exists in CS. They can actually manage it. They've been trained well for these kind of moments, but it all relies on how xGoat gonna peak, how xGoat gonna be more careful on which side are they gonna push or which corner they're gonna check first. Either they're gonna nade this side or maybe just like throw a Molotov in the tunnel and wait for the CT side to push. So that's exactly what happened right here. It's a 4v4 right now. They're holding tunnel and they're not pushing, but the CT side end up pushing and giving away position. That allows xGoat to have more flexibility and they can easily push sides whenever they want. So that's the thing about, that's the beauty in Ancient. Like, you can be the most patient guy and get the most kills, or you can be just rushy. You just want to get kills. You want to push. You want to just do stuff. You want to be the star of the show and easily get killed and called a noob. And bye bye.
The teammates. It's still early rounds, but it's gonna be tough. Everyone needs to focus. Everyone needs to be patient. If it's in real life, it's in digital or physical. You have to not panic. If the other team is just way ahead of you, you just have to focus, trying to stay calm and trying to win the rounds. And so far xGoat is in the lead. Let's see after the switch if EFP can step it up. They're doing very great, but end of the day, like xGoat just wraps it up.
They literally just use 4 flashes in middle, just like throwing flashes like nothing.
Yeah, everyone's. That's the way I play the video game, right? I just go in. And then I die the first 10 seconds and I blame it on my teammates.
That's the nostalgic thing about like shooter games. Just do your thing. If you mess up,
they have to cover me.
It's all my teammates' fault.
They already see me going forward, so they have to cover me either way. They have
just
to come
press
with
W.
me.
Don't do anything.
And if we all die, then we all die together at least. The whole team takes the loss together.
How caring.
Yeah.
You want to die as a group and not die as one individual. That's not.
No, honestly, no. If I'm like playing and my team is not playing the way I want it to be, I'm gonna snitch on them.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna give out all their positions.
So you are that guy.
You want to be on the same team?
No. Not really.
We can. We're gonna go against Momo and Hakeem.
Yeah, but you're gonna snitch on me either way. The why?
No, if we go in together, if we rush, then sure.
If you snitched, I'm throwing a flashbang at you.
No, come on, we can't. Then Momo and Hakeem are just gonna
Easily win?
start doing the dance move battles
Oh, no,
inside the game because
no.
they were just going at each other.
I can never imagine
Well, they took
Hakeem
the
actually
round.
dancing. I can never
Hakeem?
Yeah, it's like
Hakeem, you heard that? No, I can imagine. Oh, EFP, they took the first round.
oh,
Good.
okay.
Good. Okay. At least their confidence is not shaking up. They still believe they have a chance. But, going back to Hakeem, I mean, look, Counter-Strike, I mean, from what I know, he is a professional paintball player.
Yeah, but all right.
If we're going to go play laser tag,
there's
us,
there's a lot of things hidden in me. No
I
one
mean, there
knows,
is a
trust me.
prize pool. Maybe we'll, the prize pool is chips.
Oh,
or
I'm down
soda.
For that. I'm down for that.
Maybe we can
Even-
add a little bit of candy here and there. Sour, obviously.
Dinner is fine by me.
Okay.
It's not expensive.
We'll discuss it later.
come
We'll
on.
discuss that one later.
Cheap.
But
But it's actually insane that EFP got a round,
Yeah.
and we're talking about economy because if they lost this round, they're not gonna win for the next 2 rounds. They're gonna be on eco, so most likely they're gonna be playing MP9s, trying to get picks like an early, try to get one of the AK-47s from xGoat, but that's gonna be impossible because every corner is checked and every corner is covered by every member of xGoat. So it's pretty hard to lose a gun and trying to reclaim it again, or like drops a gun from the other team. But now they have a better
2v2,
chance.
yeah.
Yeah, but we're talking about like a low HP.
But
Dosia
now
on
he gave
18.
out. Yeah, he gave out his location.
Oh.
So,
Never mind. 2v4,
Oh,
2v3.
yeah,
it
no.
doesn't matter for
It
xGoat.
does not.
They are the goats at the moment. They are killing it. They're doing it at its finest, to be honest. 2v4. We're talking about patience. They waited so long, at least for one of EFP to peak, so they can have the advantage to lessen the numbers. And the minute that they got the first pick, this one, Mo jumped back, changed positions, and actually got the pick. The last one was not looking.
That's right.
Yeah, last one was actually trying to cover or even get the trade.
Yeah.
For his teammate dying early in the tunnel.
Yeah, I mean, he gave out his location with the first person he eliminated, but it did not matter.
At all.
You think, okay, now the other team knows where you are. The second they appear to... I mean, they should have waited. Should have been more patient, but, I mean, they peaked. And xGoat just did what they do best.
Yeah, sometimes we call it ego peak. Sometimes we say it's like overheating, but it's like they didn't get any picks. EFP have to play it real slow because as I was saying, they're all now playing Desert Eagles, so they have to be careful. They have to play long range, close range. Spamming Deagle is not gonna work, but now that's a W flash, totally blinded. Dojka got the pick. We're talking about also a nice Molotov on the corner, burning Dojka and getting the trade right away. It's a 4v4 right now. They have the control of side. They're planting on the left on the box. We're seeing Molotov. Everybody's burning. Half well cooked at this point, but the push could be possible. Mac 10s is going on. Deagles is not working.
Oh, no.
But they got the 2
Out of
picks.
bullets.
And they're still gonna win. It's 2v1. AK-47 and Dojia. He's getting the first
1v1.
pick. A Glock versus
And
xGoat. Doing
Once
it
again.
once again, but that was a close round, and this is what I was talking about. Playing on eco with Desert Eagles can be deadly, even if you have full bot equipment, full on utility, full on shields. It's not gonna matter. One headshot ends the story right here. That's what happened, and actually, it's fun, but burning to the gate from this side.
That's gonna be me in the dance floor, just like going down like a worm and then putting the worm dance.
Oh, you're gonna be burning all the stage with your dance. Oh, I wanna see that. I'm buying first row tickets.
You're gonna burn. After you lose against me on the dance.
No,
That's a burn.
Nuh-uh.
No?
Uh-uh.
No, but like going back to the CSGO, xGoat.
What do you mean? You just insulted me on dancing. Now you want to go back to CS? No.
We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that one later. It's okay. I mean, do you have anything to say? I mean, there will be no talking. There
I'm
will
not
be
talking
just
to you.
dancing.
I'm watching the game. I'm not talking to you.
You're not
Dancing
oh
is-
no, we're not talking anymore.
No,
We're
I
just gonna
can't.
dance
No,
it
I
out.
can't. Oh, okay. I got this one.
while everyone's like watching CS:GO and we're like popping dance moves.
Oh yeah, okay, no, we're going out of context here. But back to CS, actually.
Oh, it's a 4v1.
It's a 4v1, and actually,
once again,
I think I saw Dodgeco having an op. That's what I'm like. This goes back to my first point of having an op on CD sided, which is actually one of the hardest thing to maintain. And you will need at least one of the members, one of the players covering the other angle, because there's no hidden angle. Like, you can't go to corner and it's all backed out and you're just like watching one side and one entrance and that's it. No. If you watch, let's say, main, someone is gonna push from tunnel. If you watch tunnel, someone is gonna push from main. If you watch both, someone is gonna push from middle. So it's...
I mean, yeah, the communication is always gonna be there.
Yeah, but
right?
It's like you can't look everywhere. You only have two eyes at the same time. It depends on the fast reflexes. But talking about this game, xGoat, they're using their utility at best cost, because we're talking about like how many kills? 4 to 5 kills with Molotovs and 1 kill with a grenade, and each one are hitting right on the spot. And we're actually just seeing spray and pray in this mode, getting a
3v3.
A 3v3, but that depends, because we're seeing Mo with an op holding back and K-Mo with an MP9. But this is actually interesting because they're holding side. They have the whole side. The plant actually went down, but it depends. They're holding back side. MP9 is pushing. He have to push. You have to get at least a pick.
Flanking.
You get a trade.
Yeah.
He get 2 picks. Oh my god, that's
a 3v1.
insane. Kmart doing it with all the weapons he has. It doesn't matter if he has an
It
AK-47.
does not matter.
It
No.
doesn't matter if he have any other guns. He's gonna do it.
Oh,
just
they are
as
way too close to
fine.
the screen.
Yeah.
They are way close to the screen. I don't know how they do it, honestly. But again,
Better
they're
vision.
the best of the best. So
Better vision, better reflexes. Trust me.
Better, really?
Yeah, it does.
So
I do play that like
that's
that.
why I've been losing all the games.
What do you mean?
Because I like sit far away from the monitor. Maybe I need to live inside the monitor.
Dude, that's
to
like
get more
watching
kills.
a movie. That does not work with games, especially shooter.
I mean, I'm
FPS.
focused. I'm focused
How
either
are you
way.
gonna be focused? Okay, you're wearing glasses. I get that. But how are you gonna focus with the
My
monitor
eyes
being
are
so
gonna
far? But it's one of the tricks. Like, some of the players actually play really close to the screen, so they can focus on every angle, so they can notice.
No, but I mean,
spot
you got to sit back a little bit so you can see everything, right?
No, they can actually see.
Like,
everything.
you move your eyes, you don't move your whole head. Oh no, they're just used to it.
Yeah, but when you're too far from the screen, you only move you have to move your head so you can look to the left side.
Maybe that's why I haven't discovered my full potential in CS:GO. Maybe because I've been sitting far away. Maybe if I get too close, maybe I can.
Be a pro. Be
I
like
can
them.
compete professionally.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I would like to see that. Being on a stage, introductions, and all of that.
I'll
Koosh.
probably like be nonchalant. I'll be like, just chill, guys, easy. I'll probably like wear like sunglasses and everything.
Just saying, Koosh being nonchalant. Goat. Right on the start.
Koosh, just kooshing people, right?
Maybe that opens potential on being an upcoming pro.
Oh, we'll see about that.
No, I would love to see that.
We'll
Next
see
year,
about. First, I gotta go home and practice first.
Yeah,
and
play
check,
20
I gotta try the new strategy that you're telling me about. Like, just sit in front of the camera. Sit in front of the monitor and just like live inside it. Like, be very, very
You have
close. I feel like I'm gonna get motion sickness.
You will.
End of the day, that's why. Like,
You will a little bit, not too much for the first like 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You get a little adjusted to the
I gotta get
closeness
used
of
to
the
it,
screen.
yeah.
And you'll get it. You'll get there. Trust me. But on time, we're talking about the CS. It's still going. Timeout is happening on EFB's side. We're talking about a really close. Not really close game because
that guy was really
xGoat,
close to his monitor. Anyways.
everybody, trust me, you'll be shocked of how many players are getting so close to the monitor, and yet they can see every single thing and they can spot every single corner, which is actually one of the most amazing things in esports in general, because it's so hard to do. It's so hard to focus and maintain the exact same let's say like the eye on the screen itself in the corners, because there's a lot of things happening at the same time, and you have to move your eyes so fast so you can spot every single, like, let's say Molotov, flashes, utilities, someone shooting, someone peeking, someone doing that. It's a lot of things, but they can actually manage it with a lot of practice. But We're talking about 6-3 on Ancient for xGoat on the T side. It's not bad, but it depends on the next upcoming rounds. They got an early pick. They still EFP. They're still giving away first picks, pushing through Molotov, but getting the pick anyways with a Mac 10. This guy is an insane individual with a Mac 10. We're talking about light gun SMGs. He's doing his part. He doesn't need an AK-47. He needs economy. And that's what he's doing. And all from the other side, from Dodgeka, we've seen Dodgeka on Dust 2, but the spray goes from Scorpion, gets one pick, flash also on the middle, but goes back inside the temple. Dodgeka with a pick, insane one, less than the number, but we're talking about the 3v3 right here. One of the members on xGoat is low HP, headshot right away.
EFP is gonna take the lead of this one.
Oh, Dodgeka is missing in a shot, missing in a shot with an
2v2, never mind.
Oh yeah,
never
that's
mind.
it. That's it.
Is it too late to
It is too late because you're
change
talking about
teams?
No, come on. What do you mean?
xGoat took it.
What do you mean? Is it too late to change teams? You're changing your loyalty to who exactly? Come on, it's supposed to be xGoat, dude. We're the goats here.
I think they won this round. I think xGoat is winning because I feel like they're closer to their monitors. That's why.
How is that?
But like the closer you get, the better you play.
So you think
That's from what I'm understanding.
What about the movement on the mouse and the keyboard? How does that? Okay. Walk me through it. How does getting so close to the monitor?
We don't need to get into detail.
Oh, come on. He's running away from the discussion, but okay. But it's already 7-3. It's already close.
I mean, there's still hope. You know, it's not a full-on, okay, end it fast, please.
Yeah.
You know, we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
On the digital side, I think they're going there because we're talking about losing on the CT side is like losing a huge
Yeah, they have
on Ancient. Yeah, because it's
their time to shine.
No, yeah, this map is preferred on the CT side. Like you can do a lot of things. If you didn't like get at least 5 rounds in the first half as a CT, you cannot do anything as a T side because if you are bad at CT, you're gonna be bad at T. CT on Ancient is much easier to start with. So it's like for them, they're losing the high grounds here, and xGoat is just literally killing it every single round and like getting the most high individual picks. That's what we're talking about. Consume here with an MP1. It looks like so late to the fight itself. He got a pick. He's waiting for the other guy. One of them from pushing from the left side. The other one is taking time.
Oh!
Peeks corners.
Oh!
He's waiting. He just heard him.
Oh,
He's trying to work it, but there's no time.
Reload real quick.
He doesn't have time. He has to go back. He dropped 2 guns. He got 2 picks, and that was enough for him.
The bomb was already planted. I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was. The meter was going down for them, and that was it. xGoat, actually, it's smart from them because there were 3 players on site. One of them didn't peek at all. He was just playing time. He was wasting it. The other 2 peeked, wanted to at least try to drop the gun from Consume, but at the same time, they're losing rounds. So Consume's only job here is try to minimize how much guns they can take, because you see, after he dropped 2 guns, now they're playing Galeals, not AK-47, because the economy went down the drain after Consume got 2 picks early.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking. It's like 8-3 now. The last round, it depends on xGoat if they're gonna do it or not. It depends on EFP.
It's not looking great for them. It's not. It's I mean, EFP still. I don't know if their confidence is shaken up a little bit or not. Their weapons. I mean, sometimes you're even more comfortable not having an AK. Maybe sometimes. I mean, now they have to try to stay close range. They can't really do much on the out range, right?
Yeah.
But his weapons are still good. They're still, you know, they're not stuck with pistols. That's gonna be a tough one. But I mean, it's a 3v3 right now. EFP, I believe they still have a very strong chance to make up for it because, you know, this is why I love these type of games. They just come out of nowhere. They can just recover. Oh, there we go. They took the round. Easy as that. And I've actually played a couple of times the CS, and you can easily go into the whole binge of just winning. It's just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a boost of confidence. Maybe you sit closer to your monitor. Maybe your gaming chair finally gets comfortable. I don't know what it is, but you can go on a range, like even if it's 10-0, you can win it by 13-11.
Yeah, that could actually happen, and it happened a lot of times on like.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it can easily happen. But xGoat, I mean, it's 9-3 right now, but EFP are.
Oh, one sec. Didn't
They're
EFP
back.
win the last round?
No, xGoat did.
Oh yeah, no.
No, EFP won, but then xGoat won another one.
Oh.
They finished it. They wiped up clean.
Okay, yeah. But it depends on the best round right now. xGoat are well known at actually being insane with the USPS, but it depends on EFP because most of them are playing locks and like full util smokes and all of that. But the bomb has been dropped and now, has been planted actually, and they have the site for them as to take control, but they're waiting. That's an insane push. 4 of them at the same place, but they have to peek
Oh
together.
no, he panicked. I mean, 3 people just said hello.
Oh, smoke's
just
dropping
from around the
down.
wall. He didn't know which one to shoot, and
Oh
wow.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a 2v1. Yeah.
They
was
gave it away. They gave it away so
just
easily
like
to them.
that.
Yeah,
Just
one of them
like
peeked
that.
out of smoke from the right side. I was like, "Hello, guys. Can you kill me fast, please? I just want to go to this. I just want to skip this round." And that's exactly what they did. EFP
You
just
have
took
to
it
be
easily.
focused, super focused in this. I mean, right now we're going through the groups. We're gonna play 3 games, 2 digital, 1 physical. We're on the second game of the digital right now. We're gonna play all the games. The teams are gonna want to collect as much as points as they can, both on the digital and on the physical. And then we're gonna move to the quarterfinal, semi, and the grand final, which everyone wants a taste of that. But it just depends how they're going to do and how many points. I mean, even if EFP loses, they still have a chance. Let's hope they don't lose all 3 of the games, both the 2 digitals and the physical one, because it's going to be tough for them to get back on their feet to compete in the semifinals and the finals. But
Yeah.
so far, I mean, xGoat is just, they're taking the lead. They are the dominant one in this, and
They're thriving. Yeah.
Yeah, they're thriving on this.
Actually, it's insane because Ancient is one of the hardest map, as I said earlier. But at the
It looks
same
easy.
time, it looks easy unless you're playing in it and you're like actually.
I would
in
just
the
rush.
action.
I would rush, brother.
Inside smokes, just pray and pray.
Yeah, but the thing is, 1 bullet is all I need.
Ooh, that was cool.
That's it. 1 bullet is all I need. Pow, pow, pow.
Okay,
Pow, pow.
If
Done. That's it. That's the game. That's game. That's the round.
if you only need 1 bullet, why did you say? Okay, why did you yesterday?
1
say,
bullet for each.
No,
So 5. But we're not talking about that. You just, I will John Wick this.
Ooh,
I will John
okay.
Wick this.
I would
yeah.
love to
I don't
see
want to
that.
show off. I don't want to show off, right? That's the reason. That's the whole reason I'm not gonna play the game and show you any of the moves that I do. That's just like.
Also, you're giving more space to the other players, to the newbies.
No, I mean, I didn't really want to say this, but 5 bullets is all I need. Sometimes even 4, cause.
Oh, you're getting
Pow.
double?
Double, yeah.
Oh, goddamn.
You've never done that? Ever?
I did actually one time, but that was with an op.
Exactly.
You can't do that with like an indie gun. It's like an only op. So, oh! What a hiding spot from the corner. No one.
Yeah.
No
it's
one.
a 2v1.
no
I
one
mean, yeah,
checked.
they still have a chance.
They still
they're
have a chance,
planting.
but it's actually hard because you're talking about Mizu being on 15 HP. On the other hand, it's like a 2v1, so he has to really be careful on how he want to push it and when he's gonna push it. He has to look for every single angle and check it before actually going inside, because they're gonna be wasting time. It's already halfway there, and the only thing is needed here. He have to push, he have to peek, but they double peeked at him, killed him. That was an easy round for EFP. EFP did it great. Actually, not gonna lie, we saw xGoat, one of the players, consume hiding behind the wall with an MP9, got 2 picks, which was crazy, and switched the whole thing for xGoat. The advantage was not for them. These 2 kills gave everything to xGoat, but they couldn't maintain the whole control on side. So EFP, on the other hand, they're coming back strong. They're going real hard on this map, because we're talking about the last map, and either xGoat takes it all away 2-0, or EFP comes back and takes it as a 1-1 tie.
Yeah, on the digital side. And I mean, xGoat is still, you know, they still have room. They're still in the lead, but they better not get comfortable because EFP might be ending it fast. I mean, they're coming back really, really strong right now with only 3 rounds behind. Anything can happen.
Indeed, yeah.
They also have like the xGoat is now stuck with pistols.
Yeah.
The rest of the team has the EFPS has
M41S, M4.
yeah, they got 4 AKs, so they have the advantage in this case. And let's see if they're gonna take advantage of that or not.
It depends on the pistol round from xGoat. If they actually can be
Better keep their distance.
Deagle demons, yeah, they gotta keep their distance.
If smoke comes, you run the other direction, at least, or else you're gonna get eagled.
Juan beat. It's a term that
Yeah.
you use, Juan. And whenever you get headshot, you just hear the sound inside your head. It's like Juan, Juan, Juan.
That's right.
It's like default sound. You have to put it, but they have to be careful. Deagles can be really, really deadly, especially on important rounds at this point. But on the other hand, EFP are going insane. They're going crazy. Each round they're doing their best. They're not losing economy. They're not losing guns. They are executing each site, each push, in each retake, and they're doing it without any loses. So they're not losing money at all. They're just maintaining the whole energy that they had ever since they won the pistol round. So that's the whole thing that they want. That's the whole idea of behind Ancient. If you can keep up with the other team's base and literally just be 2 steps ahead of them, you're gonna win it all, especially in these kind of maps. But if we went back to Dust 2, if PFP did the exact same thing, it's not gonna work, because Dust 2 it's a default map, it's a classic one. But
Yeah.
Ancient, it has a lot of varieties, it has a lot of things to do. You have to think twice before doing or even making a step. So John Wick mode is not gonna work here.
Brother.
Yeah, 5 bullets you have to spray.
No, I don't spray.
Dude.
I don't even give the opponents a chance to think.
Yeah, that's not giving a chance. You just literally spray them. That's it.
No, I mean, yeah,
Just press crouch, left click, and pray to God it hits.
No, I don't even crouch.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't.
you shift?
I don't even crouch. No, I just like. Have you seen a Namor pass?
Oh my God.
You know, when he passes, he looks the left, but he passes on the right. That's how I
Yeah.
shoot.
That's how you shoot.
The opponent's on my right.
you flick
I
left to
look
right?
left. I click, and boom, that's it.
So you literally
Opponent goes
crack
down.
the character's head just to look left and aim right.
That's right. That's right.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah, I'm actually. I have a non-face channel that if you've seen a lot of clips of just non-stop aces,
that's you?
actually me. Yeah.
Ooh. We would like actually.
But no,
to
I'm
put
gonna
that on
stay
stream.
anonymous. No, I'm gonna
come
stay
on,
anonymous.
Come on, you have to give tips, at least. Show these kind of players.
You want a tip on how to get better in CS:GO?
Oh yeah, I want to hear that. Yeah.
You want
please,
a tip?
Please.
Get closer to your monitor. Just like put your face in it.
Dude, that is like the rule number. Like it's like 101 in CS. And
Really? I mean, John Wick will being like far away from the map, but finally the round has started. They were on a timeout. They're doing something behind the screen, either adjusting their settings,
adjusting the monitors, getting
adjusting
closer.
the monitors, raising the brightness, contrast.
Ooh, the push.
There we go. That was a good. I mean, both traded one. The push is good. Maybe they've been listening to the stream.
Oh, they might actually.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I
doubt it.
Nah. Well, what do they want from us? We're not giving any tips.
I mean,
From you, maybe.
from me, exactly. I
Yeah.
mean, they might learn something or two, but
Oh, trust me, they're learning. They're learning quick. Don't worry about that. You are the teacher here. They are the little
no,
students.
Come on. I mean, the sides are switched right now. We have xGoat
on CT and EFP
Yes.
on T side. It's
Yeah.
a 3v4.
I think it's gonna be a wrap.
Ooh, I would actually agree with that. If
It's gonna. They're really good at being on the CT side. xGoat, xGoat is really good at the CT side, and I think it's just gonna be. Did you see how the player was holding the keyboard? He was DJing.
Tilted. Yeah, it's a little bit
tilted, and it was like, I don't know how to.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Look at that.
Yeah. They actually. Fun fact about
crazy.
me, I actually play like that, but not like that. That's so much. That's like real far.
How does one do that?
It's like whenever you move your hand, when your wrist is twisted. Yeah, it's like when your wrist is twisted. It's like even more control you can get from moving the keyboard, and it's more convenient. But when you like do it on the like default stand and default thing, it's gonna be hard. It's like your fingers are gonna slip. So that maintains a lot of things. While there's a technical pause right now, resuming shortly, hopefully continuing the game. We saw the score on 10-6 for xGoat. To be honest, I would actually go back to the point that you were saying that this map could be much easier on the CT side, but we haven't actually seen the full potential of xGoat being so strategic about like some of the pushes, some of the holds, and some of the economy rounds. We witnessed them like just push without even thinking, just throwing flashes, grenades inside smokes, and EFP has a different vision of what's happening. So they caught the whole thing, they caught the whole plan, and whenever they see a smoke, they just literally stand right in it and wait for it. But we can see one of the beautiful faces of one of the players, and actually the studium on the right hand.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Is there anyone dancing inside?
Where's the Minias? I want to see the Minias talk. Yeah, it's like we're seeing like the stage without. It's like Minias being little robots. It's like they have to be about the trophy.
There we go. The trophy is teasing everyone right now. It's calling everyone's name. Players just looking at the trophy before taking their seat and putting their face in the monitors. You know, warming up the hand, warming up the finger to just get on with the game. But sometimes just John Wicking it and just doing without thinking helps too. I mean, as you can see, xGoat is just, I mean, I feel like they're so used to just being in sync with each other, just playing, you know, on the same team non-stop. I'm sure these guys, you know, their practice is playing for fun. They're just going against, I mean, I don't know how serious, you know, because some people, like, they take this very seriously, obviously, but they just have fun with it at the same time. Well, we do have a toxic group as well sometimes where, you know, they show each other tough love. I'm not seeing that. Everyone's just like laughing and just having a good time.
Exactly. We were about to start, but we're waiting for CS to happen. But
we have the dance battle on the other side. Yeah,
it is. What a contrast we're seeing right now. The dance battle between Dora and Marianne. I would love to see you on the stage.
I'm already pulling these dance moves. Ooh. I'm already pulling. Don't put the camera on me. Not yet. I'm just like pulling the dance moves right now. As you can see, I'm out of breath already.
Yeah, he's running. He's doing it real hard.
I'm doing all of that. I'm doing all of that.
Can you do that actually? Can you please do a backflip? Please, like real fast, like real quick. No one's gonna see that. Trust me.
Backflip?
Yeah.
All right, just give me a sec. I'm gonna pop a backflip right now.
Please put the camera on. What do you mean? That's not working. It's putting the microphone down to the floor and just stamping the floor. That's cheating, bro. Come on. Doing the backflip.
The audience don't know that.
Yeah, true. Sorry for spoiling. But the dancing is actually amazing. That's what I'm talking about.
On the right. Look at Marianne on the left as well. I mean, this is a hard dance, not gonna lie. Even for me, as a professional dancer myself, who can poop pop. Sorry, I had some technical language difficulties. We got who can pop just dance moves. I mean, in my country, it's in the blood. It's a tradition of knowing how to dance.
He's old. That's why he has all of that memories of dancing and a lot of moves. But for me, I would never do that, actually. I would actually dance like a little bit more. It's like with quiet music, maybe, but this one is too fast for me. This
No,
is just
this
like...
one. I mean, this is it's quite exciting.
Did
I mean,
you-
after your first coffee of the day, I mean, I'm ready to go.
Did you see the other dance, the other battle when there was like a printer like printing sandwiches on the screen itself while dancing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think back then the game was hungry for some reason. But we have the full screen right now. On the dancing, Marion is actually Dora is actually killing it. On the other hand,
I'm Team Marion.
are you Team Marion?
I'm Team Marion.
I'll go
yeah.
with Team Dora. I'll go the opposite of you. I'll just go opposite of you. I just want to compete. You did not give me what I want. See you dancing, so I'm just going against you.
I mean, it's right outside. We can go dance with them.
Oh,
but
I'm
then
down.
who's gonna talk with the audience? Who's gonna
we
sit
can
here?
we
and-
can have our microphone dance and talk at the same time. It's not that hard.
Yeah, you wanna take the mics when we can go out?
Oh,
That's not gonna happen.
Nah, yeah, okay, I don't want to do that. No, that's
To be fair, I really like the chair that I'm sitting in right now. And the dance is over.
We want to see the judges right now who won this one because it was quite actually close. Everyone was doing the moves, everyone was dancing, but it depends on the score right
Team
ahead
Marianne.
of us.
Team Marianne.
Team Marion. Okay,
Marion.
come on. You already had that scripted.
No,
What do you
I'm
mean?
Team Marianne. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Oh, come
now.
on, guys. Come on. Stop throwing the papers on him and like just letting him get the win all the time. But we're still waiting for CS2 and coming back to the ancient game. It's the last game before getting to laser tag. But Marion, on the other hand, is the winner for the
There we
game
go.
one.
See, I can tell. I mean, Dora did really good,
Okay.
but Marianne just had a whole and different energy in Marianne. That's why, as a dancer myself, I can tell who can
Interesting.
really pop it off. And the energy that Marianne was giving me, it was giving me like more energy and all of that, right? But I mean, going back to like CS:GO, they're still having some technical pause. We're gonna get ready for the next dancing battle as well. That's gonna start in a bit. But I mean, they took 2 digital points right now. How do you think they're gonna do on the physical side, the xGoats?
Oh, I would love to see that actually because the physical one is much better when you're talking about like games of the future, having it like laser tagging and just like moving so fast, mimicking what we're doing like in the games itself. On the actual game, it's gonna be more fun. It's gonna be more intense. It's gonna be fast. A lot of people are gonna have so much trouble. Aiming because it's like doing it on the mouse, then holding a weapon, going corners,
There
peeking.
is no
you don't
monitor to
have
get
smokes.
into. Now you don't have any monitors, so you just you have to focus differently. You have to be in real life,
Focused straight in the monitor, and there's no monitor.
Yeah.
There's literally just buildings, trying to peek, trying to do a lot of stuff. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. We're still waiting for that. Hopefully after the ancient map. But we still got the dancing in them. Am I seeing a cube?
right? It is replay.
Is that a chicken in the cube? What you doing over there?
Is it? Oh, we got the second match going on. Marianne versus Dora again. They get a second round. Dora gets a revenge opportunity to get the point.
But you already
that
have a
you
script.
wanted.
You already have it scripted, so you already know who's winning and who's losing, man. Come on.
No, come on.
You have that little- I saw that little piece of paper.
We got Marianne on the top left and Dora on the top right. Dora is doing pretty good on this round.
She is actually.
This wait, can you do this dance though?
No, I can eat the hot dog in the background. Yeah, I can do that, but
Sure,
not
you
the-
can.
No, but I can't. No, the dance is something else. It's like it requires so much work, and that's why I have to learn from the best. And there's the
We
kitty
got
cat.
cats. We got cats
It's
on the
printing.
screen.
It was sandwiches, now it's cats. Oh, the production's gonna love this. I'm betting they're already taking pictures, videos. It's like, what?
Oh, we want to
is
see the
happening?
audience. We want to see how many people, watching this happen on stage at Phygital Games of the Future in Abu Dhabi. I want to see in the exhibition how many people are following up with the dances. I mean, it's going to be tough for the dancers looking at the audience while everyone's just like popping random moves.
Yeah.
Because, you know, not everyone can dance. Obviously, they have to be gifted from birth, like me, on the dance moves. But
Dude, come on. Okay, we're putting you up next. That's it. Against Marianne too. We're putting you against
I'm just teasing the audience. Maybe before we leave, we're gonna pop some. All right. So the scores you can see on the bottom right, they have to match it, and that's how they're gonna get their points. And I mean, they have to really stay focused on this because there will be people again who are going to have fun with this.
I'm focused on the hot dogs. I'm sorry, man.
We got dogs with cucumber.
I'm hungry. I'm just focused on the hot dogs itself, and there's like ramen noodles too.
With a dog.
Yeah, I don't want to dance anymore. I just want to eat.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry. I mean, the whole thing is distracting. I think they put there not for design but for distraction.
And maybe.
And the game is over. Who takes the lead in this one? Marianne or Dora? We're gonna find out very, very soon. Who are you with now?
I'm still with Dora.
Dora, are you gonna stick with her?
Yeah, I am still with Dora.
I mean, I was too focused on the cats and the dogs and the noodles and all of that, so
I was busy just imagining my hot dog. Is it gonna be hot? Is it gonna have a mustard, ketchup, and Marianne? You have a scripted, dude. What do you mean? Why would you want to take? Why would you want to take my predictions if you already have a scripted?
Marianne has won again.
Yeah.
No,
wow.
no. See,
Shocker.
you just have to know. You just have to know. I was seeing the dance moves.
You had
all
a
of that.
piece of paper in your pocket this whole time, and you still yet managed to take my prediction and saying, "Oh, you want to go with Dora?"
No, I mean, look. You can. I mean, is that us?
Oh, that's us. Yeah, that's me on the middle. I don't care what you say. That's me on the middle. That's my dances. That's my moves. Trust me, I would do even better than the robot, the little one. But that's like a little demonstration. That was just a little teasing of what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
I actually have a question. When do you think you have the potential of being a dancer?
Oh, never.
Like, let's say.
Oh, for me?
I know. I'm retired though. I'm a retired dancer. I'm just enjoying this couch very, very much. But speaking of the exit strategy, maybe that's when we'll start popping some dance moves. Like now you see me. Now you don't. Yeah, just like disappear. Like probably just go down from the couch.
Yeah, you'll be seen and just going down over
just
and
like
over.
slip down. But we got the Phygital dancing quarterfinals. Finals is just gonna happen this afternoon.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a quick one.
Everything is double elimination, so everybody has a second chance. We are seeing the bracket right now. It's already halfway through. We're still waiting for the one quarterfinal finals and then semifinals, winner final, then the grand final. It's gonna be quite fun, and I would love to watch a little bit of dancing, maybe a little bit of hot dogs, cucumbers, ramen noodles on the side, drinks too. I'm sorry, I'm just waiting for lunch and dinner. It's something in me, like seeing dancing and food. It's like even after dancing, you'll be exhausted, so you want that heavy meal to keep dancing.
You get. I mean, we got the schedule on the screen. In about a couple of minutes, we're gonna start with the mobile. We just finished the CS digital one. We still have the physical one we have to go over. Teams have to get as much as points as possible so they can collect it, and they're gonna have a better chance to go into the quarter, semi, and finals and taking that beautiful trophy home. We have 3 p.m. Abu Dhabi time, Phygital drone racing, which yesterday we did the digital one. Today we're gonna do the physical one. So come down to the arena. You're gonna see some. I mean, I've seen the stage. It is beautiful, and I'm actually gonna stop by and I want to check it out in person as well. It looks absolutely stunning. And we got the basketball, and we got more exciting games happening. I mean, basketball and football. Now we're at the elimination parts, so teams really have to focus. There's no more making your way up again. You lose. you go home. Everyone's excited to see who's going to go into the semifinals and the finals and get the
trophy and the
the
prize
trophy.
pool.
It is calling everyone's name. I mean,
Yeah.
kind of it's calling my name, but again, I'm retired, so I'm just gonna sit back.
Yeah, you are so a gentleman. You gave
Just-
a
yeah.
chance to other people to actually have their chance
That's
and
right.
the opportunity
That's
to
right.
win.
Yeah,
I really
that's
appreciate
that's
that
the reason.
about
I mean,
you.
my mother told me I'm very talented.
Aw.
So she would. I mean, when I was like 2 years old, 3 years old, not right now, but
How do you remember that?
I have a very good memory.
Ooh.
That's why I never forget. Like even if I don't play CS:GO for like a very long time,
You still
like I'm
remember
back.
everything.
I'm 60 years old. I'm playing CS:GO.
That's the
I'm still
dream.
gonna. I mean, by then maybe it will be CS 20. I don't know.
We have it too. Just add a 0 when we're 60. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, we're done with Dota 2. We're done with Fortnite. Battle of Robots finals happened yesterday. It was hectic. It was absolutely amazing. So we still have a lot of games left. We have MOBA
Coming up next.
coming up next. They're about to start. It's very. I think it's a very popular game at this exhibition, at this
It is,
tournament
it
right
is.
now. Everyone is at the edge of their seats. They want to see their favorite teams play. They're excited. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna lose? One way to find out.
Exactly, and we are waiting for it at this moment. So we're talking about Mobile Legends, and we actually saw a couple of games yesterday, and we are excited too.
Games of the Future 2025 Abu Dhabi. Let's begin the quarterfinals and welcome the first team on stage right now. Give it up to RRQ Hashi. Very good luck to you guys. You may now take your seats. now, let's welcome their opponents on stage. Give it up to Team DFYG. The energy is pumping in the arena. The competition is about to begin. Team, you may now take your seat, and good luck. Let's get started.
Welcome back, everyone. We are back here on stage, and we have here RRQ, Hoshi, and DYFG. Teams are getting ready now for the ban and pick stage. So, GoAt and Soldier, what can we expect to see? Are we expecting to see meta bans now or respect bans? Because yesterday during the playoffs, we can only see the meta bans. Hopefully today we will see the respect bans.
I believe we need to figure out, see if actually it's going to happen again or not. But I believe we're going to see more meta bans. No risks taken.
Soldier.
You know, so yeah.
Until now, for RRQ and DFYG, it's going to be meta and targeted ban. And they need to respect the opponent. They need to respect RRQ.
Yeah, because
for
it's a single
DFYG.
elimination. They have
be targeted.
everything to lose. No room for mistakes now, guys.
Yeah,
Definitely.
like
Yes.
one mistake, you will fall apart a little bit. Then if you
tournament
come,
run
you will,
is
if you will come
over,
back,
completely
or you will
done.
surrender.
Well, let's see. How is it going to be? But I would say, just like what you said, Soldier, DFYG is going to respect actually RQ Hoshi, so they will actually might go for targeted bans. But anyways, RQ Hoshi has a huge roster of heroes that they can go for, you know, so it won't be a problem for them, even if actually they get any, you know, targeted bans or meta bans in that case.
But
they
this
know what
sort
they're
of
doing.
match, you know, the favorites needs to stay calm and the underdogs needs to stay fearless.
Yes,
Because
yes,
this
definitely.
is a power match-up.
To be honest, for like that's what I like in competitive scene. They have the hero pool like very open, and they will not be with one hero or two hero. It's not like my main I cannot be. They will play around their team and their like combo, and it will be under their strategies and team fights how the structure will come, and like it's like the scenario of the game how it will be.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Because, you know, like we consider ourselves casuals, you know, we have a main hero that we play with, you know, all the time, or we prefer to play with all the time. But with pros, it's kind of different, you know, they have to have skills or experience in all
And I
kinds
guess
of
the
heroes.
bans are coming in here. So Soldier, they first ban.
Interesting for the blue side. Wow, Groot.
So, we're starting with the meta bans.
Yes, meta bans.
Yeah,
as we tell.
definitely.
As we expected, no surprises there.
Also Hilda. As we see, like Hilda yesterday, it was a little bit annoying in the matches.
Some of the matches.
Yes,
in other matches, she was completely
banned.
redundant, you know, in the match itself.
She's
you
not
know.
doing anything in some of the matches.
Yeah, definitely. It's actually, Hilda's a double-edged sword. It's based on what the picks are going for. But I believe since RQ, Hoshi, banned Hilda, then they would actually go for a single target assassin or a jungler. So we're going to figure this out. Actually, they banned Hayabusa. This is a rare ban, actually, that would happen, yeah. We usually would see Lancelot get banned, but not Hayabusa. So, yeah, that's surprising.
Because Hayabusa sometimes it's you can counter it by crowd control.
Yeah.
But for the like ban target, like straight, it's a little bit question mark on it.
Definitely. But I believe RQ Hoshi they already have like a lineup
Or maybe
set up.
they did their research on DYFG.
Yes. They either have a lineup, you know, ready that they want to go for, or they did their own research. But that's such a surprising ban. Now we're waiting for the third ban from the FYG. We're waiting for Long to choose who is he going to ban. It's Yuzong. All right, now we're gonna start seeing the XP laner bans basically, and the mage, because we still have mages like Eve is still actually open. She might be a choice, and actually Zushin as well is open as well. So there are two choices as a mid laner that they can choose from.
First picks are coming in now.
So we have Chu and Eve, Yeah, so
as we expected.
Yeah, as expected, of course. And of course, Lancelot is a great pick as well for RQ.
To be honest, like when I see Eve, I will go sometimes faster because it will like long range, and like they can like shot from far away, like both of them.
Yeah.
And they have like the freedom to move from the map, and they can have protected by the backlines heroes like tankies.
That is very true. Farsa is actually was picked. Yeah, that's a good choice.
Interesting.
Yeah, very, very smart of you. Very smart of you, Soldier.
Right. Very good analysis there.
Yeah, that's a great pick. But who do you think, like, for Chu, do you think is he going to be a roamer or is he going to be an XP laner?
For the Chu,
for this match,
he will counter Farsa by the knocking, and he will put Farsa between his team to get the kill. So as we see yesterday.
Or Lancelot.
Yeah, maybe also Lancelot.
Or Lancelot. But as for the third pick, we can see actually DFYG long went for the Esmeralda. So right now, I believe Esmeralda is going to be an XP laner and Chu is going to be a roamer, unless they have something else to say about it. Maybe they're switching roles, but Esmeralda is better as an XP laner. Actually, there was a time when Esmeralda was a jungler at that time, but they stopped doing that right now.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. Khalid is actually in the ban. That's very surprising.
Khalid for the ban, it was like, as my thoughts, it will be like targeted ban for the blue side, because we saw Khalid only one time yesterday, and it was a little bit, it was good.
I'm kind of surprised actually they banned Khalid, where RQ was actually planning to go for a roamer Khalid, because we already have a Lapu Lapu, and Khalid is an XP laner, so that would be conflicting. Maybe they were actually planning to go for a Khalid, a roamer Khalid, so, but maybe they noticed that, so they banned him. Yeah, they denied it immediately. But yeah, that's amazing.
So the bans here are very much surprising.
Yeah, until now, like the first match of the day, it's gonna be surprises, and some of team, like for RQ or DFYG, they will test the waters. Like I will test and I will see what will happen. Like for me, scratch and win. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. Maybe because they have like best of 3. If we lose one game, we can come back and we can go like for 2-1 or for the third game.
Gatot Kacha is the 5th ban for DFYG. So we can see that actually most of the bans for DFYG are actually crowd control heroes, and they're XP laners or roamers. So there are actually putting RQ in a tight situation where they have a limited choice of roamers right now. But what are they going to do about it? So they actually reply back to them with banning Joy, which is
crowd control as well.
She is a crowd controller and such a great jungler as well. So now DFYG has a limited choice of junglers. So let's see what are the. This is actually very, very, very tricky.
But so far with this lineup, which one is better?
They're balanced.
Balanced.
Yeah, it's kind of balanced right now.
For the ban phase, like for the choosing phase, for the red side, it's gonna be Harith.
Harith is going to gold lane. Yeah.
But so Harith was nerfed, right?
A little bit, but he's still strong.
He's still in the meta.
Yeah,
he can compete.
Okay.
But for me, like Eve, Chu, Esmeralda, Harith, until now, this is like it will continue the puzzle for the last one. But still, we have Lapu Lapu, we have Farsa. This one, these two picks, Tigreal. Wow,
we are seeing Tigreal for the first time in the tournament, so that's amazing. Actually.
I was waiting for it. From yesterday.
He is such a tricky hero to play with, by the way. It's not easy to play with Tigreal, although, like, the casual players will play with him, like, just normal tanking,
But in a pro level?
In the pro level, it's very hard. And when you said about Harith getting nerfed, see, he used to be a no-skill hero before, because he used to dish out a lot of damage. They nerfed him, so he becomes a skilled hero. So not anyone can play with Harith to dish out huge damage. If you make mistakes, you're done.
It's like Hayabusa.
Yeah, if you make mistakes, you're done. So your skills needs to be on point in order to actually perform with Harith. Are we actually going to see a Harley? Oh, that's impossible. Of course not. All right, Ling is such a great choice as well.
Since long time. We didn't see Ling.
Yeah, this is going to be one hell of a match, to be honest. It's again, for the second time, I'm clueless. I don't know who's going to win.
For me, the blue side, because I like Farsa. I like to see the playstyle of Farsa.
For me as well, the blue side, RRQ.
I'm not sure, but if we're going to talk about experience-wise, it's RQ. But
Because for
draft picks,
it's
red side, DFYG.
You know, it might be DFYG, it might be actually RQ. Both of them, they have a great lineup actually.
But for me, on paper, it looks more like RRQ.
Yeah, experience-wise, yes.
Soldier.
Sometimes on the paper will betray you. So sometimes I don't trust the papers. I trust the drafts, and I trust the play style inside. So I will wait, but I will choose RRQ for now.
Ling actually is such a hard choice right now.
You remember earlier, I need to take notes, so you have to tell me.
Sure.
RRQ.
RQ.
RRQ.
So heroes are locked in. Let us send it over to our casters to see how it's all unfolds.
Alright, into the game we go. This is game 1 of a best-of-3 series between DFYG and RRQ Hoshi. Everybody wants to see this because it's Sutsujin going up against Super Ken. And you would think that this DFYG team is from the China region, but Super Ken himself has played so many times up against Sutsujin when he was playing MPLID. So this is going to be an important match for the two junglers that we have right now. Your casters, Wolf and Naisu. I am so excited about this Lancelot versus Ling matchup.
Wolf, when was the last time we saw Ling, man? You know, maybe it pops up occasionally in different parts of the world. But for the most part, he's not really in the meta, right? This is not a hero that you typically see currently in the meta. It's great to see it, though. Game 1 in this best-of-3, again, all this, at the end of the day, we're going to see some more teams go home, of course, here in the quarterfinals, but this is a bit of a risk, I have to say. It's been, one of the things about Ling is obviously he can still provide quite a bit of damage output, quite mobile himself, but, in a way, you're going to have to go ahead and support this. It's a lot harder to do that rather than a Lancelot. But they both, I will say this, the caveat there is they both can kind of take care of themselves. Like, if Ling gets in a bad situation, he's most likely going to be able to survive with his mobility. You could say the same thing about Lance, and it's just, why do you think that is? Why isn't Ling so often in the current meta?
Yeah, it kind of farms slower than most of the junglers. It's more like, why would you go for the Ling if there's like Hayabusa, there's Lancelot? It's like he's just at the bottom of the list. And partly because you need a lot of farm on Ling, and also you can easily pressure him in the jungle.
Let's see if I do that. He is going to make his way up here to this fight, though. A lot of Flicker is already burned. RWM dropped down too. And Sutsujin will get the turtle, but the first blood going over to Super Ken. A bit of a trade there. Objective for the first blood. DFYG, though, with that first blood going in the hands of Super Ken here on this lane, are just going to help his case even further. You can scale up faster on this Ling, who, like you mentioned, Wolf, might jungle a little bit slower in comparison to the Lancelot. So it's going to be up to RQ Hoshi to find something across the map. But this is the thing now, too. When you have that level 4 available on the choke, that's going to be the play to make. And speaking of the roams, man, Irok on this Tigreal once again. We got to see the Tigreal in the hands of RQ Hoshi in their game against Team Falcons. And that's what we talked about after the patch came out. Had some of its improvement there, right? If for you guys that don't know, his second skill, the Sacred Hammer, it now is faster, man. It actually happens so quick. Oh, just like this. Pressure up top. Diamond Tempest Blade's going to be used as well, and that is a clean, easy kill in the top lane.
That's the best game for Diamond for sure. Dying twice already, the first 3 minutes of the game, and gonna be up against Esmeralda. It's not gonna get easier for Dyron in the next few minutes. However, for RQ Hoshi, I think if they're looking for something that's really positive for them is this gold lane. I've seen Toy deny one of the parts against Long, and it kind of tells me that Toy will, having level 6, and then Long only having level 5. That kind of tells me that there is a massive lead
for this Claude over this Harriet, which is always going to be a welcome sight for RQ Hoshi. Because if you look at their heroes, all of their heroes do not really pressure this Claude in the late game. Like, when it comes to a head-on collision versus the Claude, the Claude will always be happy in this scenario, as there will be a kill up top. Finally, a recovery for Dyron.
Yeah, I'm putting him on the board here for RQ Hoshi. Turtle's coming up, second one of the game. Zed gonna go ahead and poke down Edok a bit. Oh, that's what I'm talking about with the implosion as well. They're gonna go for Zed. Zed uses the kick into the RWM, so that's a kill secured now as Edok falls. Great play there from Zed. You know, he's the one that he started to get zoned out in and then crowd controlled with the implosion. But then because of the real world manipulation from E1, they were able to win that fight, but they're still fighting for this turtle. Feathered airstrike. Whoa! The damage on Vel. Sutsujin will secure that second turtle for RQ Hoshi.
Now Vel has to be really more careful around the neutral objective, especially when there's an ongoing team fight, because of how important the Esmeralda is when it comes to being the tank for DFYG. This Esmeralda needs a lot of farm in order for him to kind of accomplish his job and allow this to have more time and space to end the kill. With him dying twice back to back in a span of what? 2 minutes?
2 minutes, yeah.
Actually. It's not going to be good for this Esmeralda. And now might die the third time in the span of, oh my goodness, 3 straight deaths for Vel. Not a welcome sight for DFYG. And even Super Ken is now a little bit behind over to the Lancelot. Okay.
I don't know if he's going to be able to catch Renz. Yeah, the little wings by wings keeping Renz alive. And just as you said it, well, if this is